Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing good. Welcome to my channel Techify with Adil. So today we will be seeing a very interesting topic, the differences and similarities between SharePoint, file server, OneDrive and Teams channel. We will be discussing elaborately about all these topics. So usually all these topics comes in place when we have a Microsoft 365, the M365 product. So we usually the file server we all would have heard about and used the file server. So when it goes to cloud thing, we have something called SharePoint. Then there is something else called Teams channel where we still store the data. Then another thing is OneDrive. So what all these things, how they are connected, which is the base layer and which falls on over it, and which is the front end and which is the back end working on it. We will see all these things in detail, so you have a clear picture of how, what is the file server is, what is the SharePoint is, and what is the OneDrive, and what is the Teams channel is. How we can use all these things, it's very important. Just if we know what are these things is not just enough. We should know where, when to use which platform. So we will discuss all these things elaborated in our videos.
Okay, then we will see the technical differences and also the way how the four storage things work. So here here is a comparison between the SharePoint and file server. So it's why it's SharePoint versus file server is these both are the base of the storage. So you'll understand that in next slides. So SharePoint is web-based platform developed by Microsoft. So initially it was for document management and those collaboration things. It has a wide range of features, like it can help with the version controls, like co-authoring, workflow, integration with other Microsoft 365 applications, and customizable team site for project management and communication, easy communications. And users who to access the files, right, collaborate anywhere. Like you need internet, you have internet, you can access to the SharePoint sites. Then it's highly scalable, where it can accommodate the organization of various sizes, like from the small organization to very big larger organizations, big enterprises. The other side, the file server, on the other hand, right, is a traditional on-premises server. Like you'll have a server at your location, then there will be OS running similar to your PC, then the files are stored to it on the hierarchical structure basis. So it's based on the convenience of the file access and folder access is based on how hierarchical, how neatly it's been structured by your infrastructure team. So it's basically just for file storing and sharing the files with the users in the local network. So just you need local local network access, then you can able to access the files in the file server. Then it uses this SMB and NFS protocols for this sharing and access. Then it's it's primarily for users access in the local network, to have the files in your local network. So the other thing is it's limited by the hardware resources and may require frequent upgrades. Like once you have a lot of have taken up the space available, then you need to increase up the space, then all kind of upgrades, storage growing, and this all need to be done in the file server. Then the SharePoint is includes very powerful capabilities, allowing users to easily find documents, search capability. Like it has you can use the keyword and filters based on content. You can do filtering. It works with the metadata thing. The file server typically is rely on the folder structure for organizing the files. That's what I mentioned earlier. The way you access the files, the easier, the comfortability is based on how neatly it's been structured by your infra team. Then the SharePoint integrates seamlessly with other Office 365, the Microsoft 365 applications like Teams, Outlook, Office apps. So this makes more collaboration, it makes it more productivity. While the file server's integration is not that good as the SharePoint, because the SharePoint is like one of the Microsoft 365 application package. The file service is an isolated or it's a standalone system, so it doesn't merge or doesn't integrate as the SharePoint. So the cloud-based collaboration and document management platform integrated with Microsoft Office 365. Then the features, like as mentioned, is version control, external sharing, and secure web interface for accessing the files from anywhere you can access. Then structured data organization and seamless collaboration. These are the important features in SharePoint. And comparing to the file server, then you need dedicated computer connected a network and centralized file storage. And this, since you need all these things, and also it has a it depends on the file storage, and you need to upgrade whenever required. So it's recommended to use in a small size to medium sized businesses where they need very simple system with easy access to files. And one of the advantage when compared to is your file server is going to be in your local network. So if you want to download any large size files, it's very easy to download from your file server rather than it's in your SharePoint, which you need internet. Unless you're going to be like out of office, you need to use VPN to connect. Yes, it's going to take time. Else, if you're an office network, in the same network where your file server also is, and downloading and uploading of your big size files will be very easy. But these things normally can be overcome by having good connectivity in internet by enterprise companies. Now we will see the comparison like OneDrive and SharePoint. So far what we have compared is the SharePoint and file server. So file server is fully based on on-premise thing, and SharePoint Online is on the cloud based. So we have seen the features of that. So OneDrive and SharePoint. So OneDrive and SharePoint shares actually similar signs and features. In fact, the OneDrive is like a single document library of SharePoint. So SharePoint is, as mentioned in the first slide, SharePoint is cloud storage, the base of storage. Then OneDrive is going to hold a particular single library only that's assigned to each user. So each user will have a OneDrive for their personal thing. So both can support Office files like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, then Office via web, and file sizes like bigger, version history, file sharing, and mobile access. Everything the both can support. Then when you're using Teams, you're using either the SharePoint or OneDrive actually for the sharing files and Teams channels. So when it's a team channel, SharePoint is the tool behind the Teams and the channel. So OneDrive is when you're using the sharing of files with your colleague in a private chat. So you can see a folder in your OneDrive. If you just go to your OneDrive, you can see a folder there, Microsoft Teams chat files folder. So usually whatever files you share, that is uploaded to your OneDrive, then shared. The link is shared to the person who you are sharing to the files to. So it's like your personal chats, everything will be in your OneDrive. OneDrive is for your personal thing, and your SharePoint is the back end of your Teams channel. So Teams channel is like your front end working, and the things whatever stored is all is in your back end point, that is SharePoint.
Okay, hope you all like the video. Please share and subscribe to my channel Techify with Adil. Please share the channel with your friends so others also will get benefited by this. See you in another video soon. Thank you.